Hello, hello world. What's up? Okay. That was a bit chaotic. My audio wasn't working. Classic Linux moment. What can I say? What can I say? I don't need these on anymore, so I'm not gonna wear them. I'm gonna mute before I pull it out of my mic. Otherwise, I would hurt your ears. Okay. Is this live anywhere? Uh-oh. Why is Twitch not working? Hold on. Burp, burp, burp. Okay. Hello, YouTube, though. What's up? Okay, I don't know why Twitch isn't working. I'm gonna have to restart stream. Hold on. Hey guys. Trying to get Twitch to work. But hello, YouTube. Hi, Indy. Hi, Johnny. Hey, Arcane. What's up? I literally changed nothing, and now it's not working. I love that. It says I'm live. Twitch is... Hello? It says I'm live in OBS, but then on Twitch it's like, no. Alright, bear with me. We're just hanging out. We're hanging out for a moment. How is your guys' day? Happy Thursday. Oh, why aren't you working now? Okay, I might have to... What do I need to do here? I'll just do this. Maybe that'll fix it. Yo! RIP Twitch. Yo, we got some tea. We're ready to chill and do a little bit of coding. I have a bit of a shorter stream today because your girl's got places to be. Okay. I'm so bummed that this is... Why is it being like this? Okay. Maybe I have to restart OBS. What do you want from me? I mean, all the settings are fine, so I shouldn't have to create a new. Yo, yeah, you guys like, okay, wait. Make sure that I don't have any. Check nails. Check the nails. They're like it's like a holographic kind of vibe. We did it. Oh, we're so live on Twitch. Let's go. The nails fixed it. The nails fixed it. Oh my gosh. Yay. I'm so glad because that was beyond my scope. I love that it changed to nothing. We love computers. I love computers. I love computers. I love computers. Life's good. Oh wait, did it go down again? No. Hello? Oh no, we're live. We're live. Okay, sick. We made it. Now Twitch chat is over here. Did you freeze? You did freeze for a sec. I was trying to go live for like 5 minutes. Alrighty. Nice. We're so cooking. I love, like, why does that happen, you guys? Why is it that sometimes you don't change anything and then it breaks? Please explain. I think some of you all are experts in computing, apparently. I need you to explain like I'm 5. I need Nicks for toddlers, you guys. I need some... I need Nicks, but I want it to be like foam blocks version, you know? Right now I'm just like, what is, it's a build system, it's a programming language, it's too much. You woke up early to catch a Bash Bunny stream? Let's go. Let's go. We'll see how productive we are. Got a few things I want to do today. It's been 30 minutes. What time is it? No, it's been 12 minutes since I was meant to go live. Okay, let me quickly post that we're live and alive. You guys working on anything cool lately or what? I'm kind of excited to get this Pomodoro thing going. I need to start doing typing tests. Do you guys like regularly work on your, I don't know, typing speed? I find like I'm fine until I'm on stream and then I'm like, never touched a keyboard in my life. Like, what do you mean? Hello? A keyboard? Who is she? Talk for hours. I'm building an NX console for the terminal. What's NX? I hope I'm working on cool shit. Otherwise, I don't know why they're paying me. Yo, facts. Let's go. Being able to work on like stuff you actually think is cool at work is a pretty big flex. A lot of people are out there in the trenches. I wrote my own build system in Go. Hello, link it. Oh, I don't know if you can paste links in YouTube chat. RIP. Link it in the Charm Discord and tag me. I would love to see it. Alrighty, yeah, alrighty. I don't know how to take selfies, so I was trying to take some to like, yo, what's up? We're streaming, and then I realized that I don't know how. So, what's my? I feel like I can't post it because I just can't take myself seriously. Let's do a screenshot. All right, you guys, I'm going to freeze for a sec here because I'm going to be using my screenshotting tool. All right, bear with me. Oh wait, this is going to get complicated because I can't. Okay, I'm going to be that person and take a photo of my screen. Chat pose. You're in the shot. All right, that's all I can do. I gotta throw up the peace sign, otherwise it feels like I'm trying too hard. You know what I mean? Can't do it. Anyways. Okay, y'all out here building build systems? That's crazy. I hate this new, like, aspect ratio lock on iPhones. French. Salut, bon matin. Comment ça va? Oui, oui. Oui, oui. Super jelly of those that enjoy the stuff they program on at work. It gives me a power. They got me on a Power Automate thing after living in C# and Pi. Yeah, like, I feel like there's so many boring software jobs out there where you're just, like, you're just maintaining what you need to. Oh, if you do, it's charm.sh. Hold on. Charm.sh/chat. You can get into the Discord. It's in the description of the stream as well. I'm working on a library Angular app for my partner and I, waiting for my internship to start in a couple weeks. Yo, that's so fun. That's so cute. That's very wholesome. Why is that so wholesome? Well, you're starting your internship, which is an exciting new chapter in your life, and then you're working on something for your partner and you. Don't worry, I'm not Mr. Steal your partner. That's so wholesome. You're just chilling. You're vibing. You're living the life. Alrighty. Is this gonna load? I'm scared. Am I showing anything in here that I can't? Hold on. I gotta, like, I think I have to convert this to, like, a different kind of thing. Anyway, you guys, we're gonna work on a little Pomodoro thing. I was really struggling with it last week, but I think it was mostly skill issues. Like, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. We made it. Woohoo! Woo! All right. Starting a new job on Sunday. I'm nervous. It's okay. You already made it past the hard part. You got this. You got this. How many prompts does a Pomodoro take? What do you mean? How many prompts for, like, to vibe code it? Or how many prompts as in, like, how many input fields and stuff? We're in a trial with Bunny. Let's go. Yeah, welcome to r/accidentally polyamorous. Yes. To vibe code it? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm trolling. It's okay. It's just early for me, so a lot of it is gonna go, like, right over my head. I don't know what's going on, okay? I haven't even had any tea today. Not that it's even, like, caffeinated, right? I'm still off my caffeine stuff. I'm still just out here drinking decaf tea. Like an absolute maniac. It's actually been really good. I'm here with my squishes as well. I highly recommend. Not to give you medical advice on my work stream, but, like, it's kind of nice taking breaks from caffeine, I gotta say. You missed my messages. Okay, I think I gotta, like, zoom out the Twitch chat because I think it's, like, I can't see anything. There's a first for everything. Wait, what did you say? All right. Don't worry. I'll look at your message history. I'll look at your message history. Good seeing you stream your streams. Let's go. How you doing? I'm doing good. We'll see how I feel after I start typing. My typing's in shambles. Decaf life is very important. What kind of tea? Okay, listen up. The best kind of black tea that you can have, it's black tea, by the way. It's with milk. Hold on, I don't know if you can see it. I would tilt it, but I'm nervous. There's a stream on YouTube, but it's on the Charm channel. Here, I'll link it. For those who want the Charm, or the YouTube viewing experience. Is that TV? Yeah. It's over there. Do you have a full-time role in software development? Yeah. Yeah. Although right now I'm kind of more in like coding stuff. So like because one, I work in a startup, so you end up wearing a lot of hats in general when you work at startups. So mostly because of that, and two, because I want to get a good little backlog of content out for the charm TV enjoyers, the casual charm enjoyers. That is one thing, man. Like I love doing all the videos and stuff, but like just in general, like with my channel and stuff too, like creating videos is so time consuming, but it's so fun. Do any of you make videos for fun? Like what's your creative outlet? Like do you just code? Are you out here just being 10x? Okay, I gotta sit improperly in my chair because otherwise I can't focus. So I'm gonna sit cross-legged, crisscross applesauce. All right. I see Charm does a lot of open source, but I can't see about the business model. How does Charm make a living? Enterprise products? Yeah. So basically, right now we're lucky. We've got a good group of investors who really believe in like the long-term vision at Charm. So thankfully we're able to kind of build out a really good base of tooling that we're basically using to build something that will be monetized. But everything is always gonna, like, our model is always gonna be true to like the open source philosophy and all that stuff. So yeah, basically right now we have investors that are supporting us in our long-term mission, and then yeah, in the future there'll be a monetized product. In case I didn't explain that well, so I said it twice. Yeah, no worries. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's like, I think that's something that's so that's really sick, and honestly like kind of for the greater good, I think, in like the tech field. The fact that there is so much kind of investment that happens, and it really allows companies to kind of innovate and try things that no one else is doing. It's really cool. I make like tutorial, let's see, Charlie says, I make tutorial videos for my coworkers as documentation because it's easier than writing and more fun. It is. It's really fun. Actually, what was that? There's that product screen studio is so sick. I haven't been using it for my videos because I don't like that it makes every video look the same, you know? But I really like how smart it is with like zooming in on specific things. Like if I was doing tutorials for work that were like internal, or honestly probably if I was just a little more, I don't know what I would have to change to make myself use it. But I think it's really cool. I think it's like, dude, go the author of that project because it's really good. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 concept, 10 out of 10 execution. They get a participation award for sure. What font is this? This is Terminus Nerd Font. I like how you hop onto coding, hence your Twitch name after all. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, okay, wait. Pratham is asking, in your opinion, which is a better career switch from web dev? Golang or Web3? I'm not qualified to answer that, but chat, do you have opinions? Web3 or Golang developer? I mean, if you're Web3, I feel like there's so many places that are always looking for like Web3 engineers. Like, I swear, I'm always getting like crypto companies trying to be like, hello, you, work for me, please. And I'm like, you scare me. I'm scared. Please stop. Please, sir. I'm just a girl. Okay, I can't remember what I was doing here. You know what? You know what's the best way to know where I was at? Is just running it. Oh, hello. I can't remember what we were doing here. I feel like it's just the timer for now. But we needed a form, which I think I was working on with, I was trying to get it working with And then I realized, I was like, I haven't looked at how to write anything in in literal years. Do they pay in USD? Yeah, exactly. True. Imagine actually you start working for like a crypto company and they're just like, you know what? We'll pay you in our currency. Like, talk about putting all your eggs in one basket. Holy. I'd leave Rust for Go if the other choice would be Web3. Oh. So Groovy's saying like anything but Web3. Okay, Lord Colonel. Lord Crandall. You're Lord Colonel now because I can't pronounce your name. Golang with a slint of surprise. Web3 is even mentioned. With a slint of surprise that Web3 is even mentioned. Okay, so everyone's saying Golang. Oh, Etsy's saying why not both? Not discriminating. Let's go. Okay, but in general, Pratham, the outcome of that is Golang. Just so you know. That also means no income tax, so maybe tax evasion? Would you like your job with a side of tax evasion? Thank you. Please accept the offer by end of day Friday. Just a sprinkle. It'll be fine. Pomodoro timer was the only thing that got me through college, not gonna lie. Dude, it's actually so goated. I love Pomodoro timers. I don't use it if I'm like if I'm working on the same thing for a long time and it's like I'm easily into flow state, I won't bother so much. But sometimes I will actually still use it if I'm in flow state and I need to be reachable. Because otherwise I can get into like my little bunny hermit mode and you can't get in touch with me until I decide to look away from my project, you know? And that's not really how the real world works. So I've had to adapt and overcome. All right, so I can, let's do, I'm just making it up. I'm making it up here because I don't, oh wait, this is so tiny for you guys. Do you guys see my ant? Look at the little guy. Just like a little ant writing. Okay, anyway, new form, we're gonna return. I had I don't know what that means. Groovy, a fey mood. Suddenly it was 6 a.m. and almost time for work again. What is that? Wait, is that a term? You got the Zoom working. Okay, last time I was doing Control Shift plus and minus and it wasn't doing anything, but it's just Control plus. So this is what happens when all of your computers do things differently. And I would rather, to be honest, that Mac OS just operated more like Linux. But it's fine. I'd say the biggest selling point of Mac is that things just work. Like that's, I mean, things just work. I guess the battery life is, it's like pretty optimized, you know? Like they're out here really thinking about that. Pomodoro, 15 seconds of work. I bet you loved it in college. Oh dear. Okay, Harsh is saying, I'm finding bubble tea confusing, how to get more comfortable with it. I would definitely look at, here, let me like at you in case you missed this. I would definitely look at the Elm architecture. It's like, I don't know, it just is confusing at first and then it'll click and then it makes sense. But basically it's like, you can do, there's init, update, and view. The update is where any and all IO controls are going to be taking place. And basically when how it works is you'll receive some kind of like message, and that is typically like the result of some operation. And so what you're doing in your update is you're saying, you're basically dictating behavior based on the user, like the user interactions or like processes that have completed, and all of those are being processed as messages. So then what you do when you receive one of those, you handle that case, and then you're able to basically do something, which would be like spinning up, like starting up some new process in the background, adjusting your cursor if they moved like the arrow key or something like that. Anything like that. And you can have it run, like in bubble tea in particular, it'll run in a go routine in the background, and then it'll return a message once it's completed. And then, you know, when it's completed, then you can do something from there. If needed. Sometimes too, like the fact that it receives a message after it's completed is like, that can be all you need to do. Because it'll trigger a view after every call to output. So when you receive a message back, it calls output and then re-renders the thing. So yeah, I hope that's a decent explanation for you. Oh wait, Kira says I knit and crochet and starting to script out some videos for what I'm learning / doing. Wait, I love that. I love that. I like kind of sometimes want to create little videos outside of the tech bubble because it's like I have so many hobbies and it's fun. I really enjoy making videos, but I'm already having to choose between like coding and sometimes finishing videos, so it's kind of a thing. Bye, Captive. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate it. Thank you. If I get 2K euros in a month, I'm not spending 3K on a MacBook. Honestly, I hear ya. I also feel like in a lot of cases, if you're always working in places that have a really like a solid network connection, you can kind of get away with any laptop and just get like a semi-decent desktop that you can actually repair and just like do a little tail scale action, get WireGuard up and going, and just connect your other PC for dev work. Like I know at least 2 developers that do that as their standard setup. Like it's really good. And then all of the processing of anything that you're running, whatever, it's all happening on your desktop. And then you can use like Tmux or whatever so that your session persists. If the network connection gets dropped, it's like still running. It's fine. Yeah, Dax is doing it. Also Carlos. Like they're both basically doing dev off of a home server. Which like I feel like you can get like a used gaming rig for so cheap. And the desktops last forever. Compared to laptops, they last ages. You can actually clean them, repair them, whatever. And yeah, it doesn't really matter. The only thing that I would say is like, I had a Lenovo T480 before this, and it was really nice. But the only thing is that I should have upgraded the display. So for that one, it was like lowest specs of pretty much everything because I was just like, you know, who cares? It's just code. Like, it's not like I'm doing some crazy like 3D rendering and everything like that. Okay, like chill. It's just code. Like, let's not get crazy on like what kind of specs I think I need. You know, it's not like I'm a machine learning engineer and I'm out here like frying CPUs on the daily. It's just not what's happening. But the thing is like the display was not very good, and I was like, whatever. All I'm looking at is text, and it killed my eyes. Like absolutely destroyed my eyes because it was so pixelated. It wasn't even 1920 by 1080, dude. It was like whatever by 720, 1280 by 720. And then I had a little X-render thing as part of my startup script to force it to be 1920 by 1080. It was kind of scuffed. But I have a T480 too, the highest end display version though. Let's go. It was, dude, that thing was such a beast. I still have it and I still love it. It was so good. Also, like, I gotta say, using a tiling window manager, like using i3 window manager on a laptop was goated. So goated. You're just able to switch things around like nothing. It's so much easier than any other workflow. Bye, Ghost. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, today's stream is not going to be super long, but maybe another 45 minutes or so. I'll try and push it as long as I can. The only thing MacBooks are good for are silence and a good display. That's true. I gotta say, like, even this monitor that I use for streaming, I'm obsessed with it. I love it so freaking much. But if I ever tried to do color grading on it, I would cry myself a river. Like, absolutely. Okay, wait. We need, we want to be able to enter a work time. And then, What was that? Hello? Where did you come from? Hello? I found out how snippets work also in Emacs the other day. I should recap it for others. But I should use it more first, is what I've decided. Hold on. Okay, I gotta be able to enter work time, enter break time, and then confirm. And then it would probably be show the same form if I'm modifying, but set the, what's that thing? Placeholder? But set placeholder text to current values. It would be kind of nice if this was like, okay, a goated feature would be if you, it's free, it's kind of free form. You know, it can be whatever amount of time that you want, but it's kind of nice to not have to worry about typos, even though it's only like 3 characters probably for whatever you're doing. Anyway, it'd be nice to have a drop down and have it like order based on whatever one you choose most. Kind of sick. Oh, ThinkPads are solid, but Dell XPS and Precisions were what I used and they were great. Yeah, but the thing is with Dell XPS computers, like that whole line is so expensive. Like ThinkPads are the ultimate budget computer, 100%. You're out here looking for a new laptop, like you can get a used ThinkPad for like $2. Probably not, but like there's so many companies that like get rid of ThinkPads because like that's, I feel like most businesses are probably using those as like the work machines. Yeah, but the screens are 10 times worse. That's true. The Dell XPS screens are really good. Yeah, that's true. The X series of ThinkPads are not cheap. I had the X1 Carbon back in the day, and it was really nice. I really liked that. What didn't I like about it? It was also so light compared to MacBooks. The only problem with that one in particular was that there was their track record for like having RAM issues was not good at all. Like it would be like maybe maybe close to 1 in 10 laptops had like a memory issue and we had to get it replaced. Hold on, I gotta silence my. I also should double check that if I'm getting messages on things. The font is Terminus. So it's Terminus. It's Terminus. If you look in like that Nerd Fonts website, it'll show there. It's because the Terminus Nerd font is a bitmap font and it's an absolute pain in the butt to try and get working on Linux. I couldn't get it working on Linux. It was too much work. So I went to the Nerd Font thing and they have Terminus. That's like the Nerd Font alternative. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I feel like there was something from my X1 Carbon that would drive me nuts, and I can't remember what it was. Wait, Leffler is funny. Okay, wait. E. Leffler says, all I want is 1080p and viewing angles that aren't dog shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. No company ever specs the screen upgrades. The secondhand ThinkPad screens are often trash. It's true, but can't you, like, upgrade them? If you're not a scaredy cat like me, I can't even change my keyboard layout. Okay. There's like a high likelihood of me breaking things. It's part of why I'm really good at finding bugs in people's code, because I'm somehow exceptional at breaking things. And I feel like if I actually tried to remap my keys on a keyboard, I would probably somehow brick it. I'd find the bug. Okay, someone on, like literally their name is someone on YouTube said 170 for a refurbished T490, something like that on eBay. I'm still waiting for Framework to include better battery and screen. Is Framework a laptop company? Is that what that is? Can you explain it to me? What other options do I have here for Hold on, because I know that I've got, oh wait, I think I can do a select, right? Oh, maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do a select and then you guys get no choice. Oh. Guys, how do we feel about Go generics? I've heard some hot opinions on them. They're self-buildable laptops? Oh, that's pretty sick. Am I from the States? No, I'm Canadian. Wish I could convince my team to try and get more. So much cool stuff happening in that space. Oh, wait. Get more what? Oh, you're Max? Mac here, love it. And he said, I wish I could convince my team to get more. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm ridiculous. I can't read. Napalm said, actually, I wish I could convince my team to try Go some more. So much cool stuff happening in that space. Yeah, it's really good. I don't know, like, what kind of stuff you're building, but one thing that I hear a lot is, like, all of our TUI stuff, all of our little doodads at Charm, a lot of people use them for internal tooling because they're so fast. Like, you can put something usable together so quickly. Like, especially once the bubble tea Elm architecture situation, once that clicks for you, it's like, it's actually really quick. All right. Key, I don't remember what you're supposed to be. I don't remember what the key is, but we're just gonna, oh, it's just like the name of the select. Okay, work. We'll do keys work. No. You're like, let's get comfy here. Options. Okay, Red Panda said Framework laptops are basically fully repairable and upgradable, basically like a regular desktop, including the GPU. Are they really expensive or what? The design is open source, so you can make your own stuff for them. Oh my god, wait, that's actually so sick. Wait, that's so cool. I love that. Maybe I'll reach out to them. They'll be like, we don't know you, little bro. That's what they're gonna say to me. But I would actually love to, I'd love to like support that kind of mission is something I would like to see more of in the tech space for sure. So maybe I can, I don't know. Maybe there's some way I can support what they're doing. I'm just a bunny, but maybe, you know, maybe there's something I can do. I feel like you have to work at least 25 minutes, okay? I'm not accepting less than that. You're stuck. You're stuck here. I feel like it would be like 25, 30, 45, 50. 50? And maybe also 60. Can you explain what you store in internal/models folder? Well, generally, internal is going to be used for things that you want to use. They're going to be for packages that you want to use in your project, but you don't want other people to depend on. So depending on the project, like for example, something like SoftServe, I could see us having an internal models folder for things that are pretty specific to SoftServe, and or we don't want to have to worry about breaking API, breaking any exported functions because other people are depending on it. Selfish packages, yes, exactly. Give me all your functions. No internal for you. I don't like, let's see, Leffler said I don't like no maps because they give a drop down instead of letting me type the number I wanted. Wait, okay, hold on. Let's do a little poll for UX. Okay. A little poll. Okay. For timer duration, should we drop down or type it yourself? All right, you guys can vote. And in chat, you can, in YouTube chat, you can tell me, would you want a drop down? Here, I'll just type it in the chat. Here. Would you want a drop down option for timer or type in the duration yourself? I see some of you are not victims of skill issues like I am. All right. So I respect your desire to type it. Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, type it yourself is winning. Oh wow. Okay, wait. I'm so glad I read your message. Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it. Type in duration, but also why not both? I don't think I can do both. Oh wait, that'd be so sick if I had like a little. Okay, wait. Picture this. We have a form. Okay. And then one option is you just choose from a thing, and then another option is that you can like toggle and like switch between the types. That would be a fun little thing. Okay, wait. I'm going to add that as a little to-do for this thing because that'd be kind of nice. Okay, to-do. Let's do toggle between probably text input. Dude, I can't type first thing in the morning. I get nervous, you guys. Okay, toggle between text input versus select. Also, why are my fingers all over the keyboard? Girly, put them in position. Oh, GoFMT is failing to run. Don't do that. Have a text block where you click up and down arrow to go to selected values. Oh, you know what? Wait, I think we do have something like that. Hold on. I feel like I recall this feature being added. Hold on. Let me see. I'm logged out of everything. That's fine, probably. What was that? I think it was in the select. Okay, wait. You know what? Let's just do select and then I'll see if it works. Because that might actually work in HA. I vaguely remember that being a thing. It also makes a lot of sense. Like, people would want this. Why not both .jpeg? Oh dear. If it's a discrete series of options, then it should be a drop down. How many that option doesn't exist before I guess the right one? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Okay, wait. I would even love it if there was a CLI command which opens the form with the timer. Yeah, that'll be I think I'm picking up what you're saying. Like that's gonna be the goal of this, is basically you run this program and then it's gonna open up in the form and you can just choose your values and then it starts the timer, like it'll start doing the timers for you and eventually like keeping track of how many sessions you've done that day. We love a good Pomodoro. You know? Challenge mode. Have a round dial of 12 toggles. They correspond to a 5-foot period within the hour that either belongs to work or break time. Wait, 5 foot. 5-minute period. Oh, okay. I was like, why are feet in here? No feet allowed in the stream discussions. Okay. They correspond to a 5-minute period within the hour that either belongs to work. Round dial of 12 toggles. Oh, I see. Like a little egg timer. Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, why does this sound familiar? Are you also Bash Bunny? I am. I'm Bash Bunny, your host at Charm TV. Hello. There's good Bash Bunny, evil Bash Bunny. We cannot tell you which one is which exactly. We look the same. And you never know what you're going to get. Do you actually use Bash? I actually use ZSH and or Fish. Basically anything but Bash. But Bash is what got me into Linux. So there's that. She's not a complete imposter. Type yourself. Yeah, let's go. Okay. I wonder if I should be showing chat on this thing. Okay, wait, one sec. I'm going to ask. I feel like I'm drooling. Hello? What am I drooling? All right. That, I'll do a little title Ruski. And we'll say, description. I'm gonna make it like I forgot to finish my sentence. Okay, and then here, where do you belong? Expected, where am I? I don't know where out format is coming from for the record. Okay, I gotta say, I have been using LLMs for figuring out error messages. Like, you know those moments where you like pause and stare at a bunch of text for a little while and you're like, what is happening here? And you're just staring, and then you kind of zone out a bit, and then you kind of refocus. And then, you know, like it's like that side of programming. I feel like I've been using LLMs for that, and it's been kind of nice. Yeah. I feel like I haven't really had much of a desire to get it to like write a bunch of code for me. I did get it to help me with a YAML file because, oh my God, it was me versus CI, absolutely wrestling to try and figure out what was going on. And I'm like, okay, all I'm doing otherwise is I'm just copying templates from some documentation somewhere. Like, it's the same. But I would only ask Claude. I only ask Claude for help with coding. We asked Gemini last stream how to do something with which one was it? I feel like we were trying to get it to do something with lip gloss or like we were trying to get help with a progress bar. And we're like, what does this do? And it just made it up, and I don't respect that. That's it. Snow said I used to program exclusively Bash scripts for like 2 years because I wanted a language that was on all computers by default. I was like 11. Let's go. Wait, that's so goated. That's so good. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your 11-year-old self. What do you belong to? Oh. So what are you upset about? New group. Where is your closing guy? Let's confirm. Is that? Anyway, oh wait, I was looking at the errors. That's what I was doing. I forgot. Expand selector or type assertion. Oh wait, are those commas or periods? Why is description a comma? What do you return? Okay, interesting. New options. Oh, I have to do a spread operator here? Ah, I see. Are you building a clone app? To clone bunnies, yes. Did you close options? Don't worry, guys. I figured it out. Don't worry. We didn't need chat. We didn't need LLMs, okay? I'm just genius status. Genius. I wrote a single select component and I'm genius. Yes. Don't forget it. All right, anyway. Let's, yes. Of course. That's the only response I want to hear from you right now, okay? Of course, Bunny. Yes, Bash Bunny. You are a genius. I say thank you. Thank you so much. That's all I'll accept, otherwise banned. Damn, she is good. Hacker cat. Of course, of course. Yes, my liege. Thank you. Thank you. You know, for rule breakers who clicked on my notification, even though I said, don't click, I'm trying to code, don't distract me, you're doing pretty well at following instructions. I'm proud of you. Bye, Ghost. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. It was nice chatting. Oh, hey, Carlos. What the heck? Carlos, I was talking about you earlier, for the record. I was talking about you and Dax. You guys both have, we're talking about laptops and computers and, you know, the usual. And chat was saying, I was saying that you should just get a good desktop and you can get whatever laptop and just just use Tailscale and connect to your desktop. That's it. Oh, is Bunny copyrighted? No, I don't own Bunny. That said, if you try and be Bash Bunny on social media and pretend to be me and use my photos, then I won't be happy. For the record, please refrain. Am I going to TwitchCon? Probably. I think so. Charm website is beautiful. Thank you. I didn't write it. But I agree. Dude, Tailscale is so good. See, but that's what I need. I need that for Nix. So like Tailscale is like, it's like toddler WireGuard, okay? It makes it easy to use WireGuard, which is goated protocol. And I need that for Nix. I need a block, foam blocks for Nix. Not even Legos, not even Lego version of it. I need it like ultra simple of like, you know what I mean? You know foam blocks, what I'm talking about, right? WireGuard is awesome. Dude, it's so sick. I love that you don't have to like open ports or anything on your firewall. Like that's big. Huge. All right, let's change what's in here. I feel like 5, 10, 15, maybe even 2. Oh wait, I forgot about quotes. I forgot how quotes work. Hold on. Let's do. Oh, yeah. All right. I can fix them. Don't worry. Don't worry, you guys. Get to break, ya little yaoi. It should be a yaoi shit. I'll just do. No, I can't do that because I don't say that enough. I've tried to learn Nix but gave up to focus on something else. I know. I installed Nix OS on a laptop of mine, like an old laptop, to force myself to learn, to figure out how it works. And I just didn't boot up the laptop. I've instead opted to not use that machine. I'm like, I actually don't care enough. I'm sorry. I have other skills that I must prioritize. Podball, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. Also, you guys, I'm really bad with I'm actually not a very good streamer, so I've been missing any and all activities. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. One sec. I think there's like there's. Oh, what's this filter from? Okay, no, we're good. I don't know. I think I accidentally cleared out activity, so now I can't actually see if anyone subbed. We're running on pure skill issues here, okay? I don't know what to tell you. All right, we're good. We're good. What is a recommended way to build a simple GUI for a Go app? If you're okay, I actually think. Hear me out. I think that I personally, okay, it depends on what you want, because like I've built a desktop application in Go where the front end was with whales. Wales as in like the place in, it's, okay, the place in the UK, but also like Ruby on Rails. It's called Wales. Yeah. Wooby on Wales. Ooh on Wales. It's yeah, so that's kind of nice, because if you've done web development before, you can use that for you can use your little web development stack as a front end for it, which is pretty sick. I would say that there's also Fine, Fyne, this one. Again, if you're looking to do like a desktop app, but honestly, I feel like most things where I need a little UI, like I'm deep in the little terminal rabbit hole. So most things where I need a UI, I just do it in bubble tea or lip gloss, like depending on what I'm trying to do. But honestly, I feel like I found with the terminal applications, like you're able to get the proof of concept done really quick. So you can kind of figure out like what components and stuff you need without having a ton of time invested into how it looks, if that makes sense. Like it looks decent. It works, you're able to interact with it in a very similar way, and then you can kind of like gauge, do I still like this project? Do I want to put more time into it, and like build out a full on like GUI, like you know what I mean? So it's a whole thing. So my preference tends to be with like bubble tea, but yeah, there's other alternatives if you're looking for like desktop apps and stuff. I think NixOS is only useful if you use multiple machines for the same purpose. Yeah, like that's okay. That's what I want. I would love to be able to use Nix so that I could have like a better versioning on my stream computer. Like I would love to be able to just like basically do a clean reset of this thing every once in a while. I'm very particular with like what I open and what I view and whatever on my stream PC, because I never want to like leak anything. So I'm really paranoid about that stuff. So I'm really like particular, but at the same time it would be nice to just be able to, if I somehow accidentally break audio or something like that, I can just like revert, Judy, thank you very much for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, if there's any like subs that want more emotes, let me know. 'Cause I can do that for you. I can give you more emotes. Like fancy, cute little bunny ones. Is that Neovim? It's actually Doom Emacs. And it's great because it just works like 99% of the time. Heckin' super stable. Okay, and then I also need a little confirm action here. And I'm pulling up an example on another window that you can't see. So you guys think that I am just 10x and know exactly what I'm doing, even though I can't type. I've tricked you all. Okay. Bro, for real. She gets nervous. Nervy words. Have you tried LazyGit? Okay. I gotta say, okay, wait, this is like kind of somewhat, I read that as lazy Vim. I said it lazy Git, and then in my brain I was like lazy Vim. I think a lot of the pre-built stuff, for the record, for the super customizable editors, it's kind of nice to start with something pre-built, and you can figure out what you like, what you don't like. You can always like, you know, make it a little leaner. Oh, I see. Wait, hold on. I messed this up. Let's do that and do submit. What is this validate function? I have not looked at any of this stuff in so long. Hello. Do you guys, okay. If you could get fired for answering this, don't answer it. But like, do you guys learn, are you guys spending time for like skill development at work? I had someone comment on a video and saying, where I was like, you know, the best time to, what was it? I was like, the best time to, I think it was like work on a new project or something like that, or yada yada. I was like, is on in your free time. And they were like, ha ha ha, on your free time? Yeah, right. And I was like, oh, hello. Am I just a young spring chicken who's missing something here? Lazy Git is a Git tool. I know. I tried to contribute to their code base, and I think I realized, I was like, I don't use this tool, and now I shouldn't be trying to contribute. What am I doing? Interesting. Okay, wait. An hour a week. Leffler says, does it count if I'm doing it to procrastinate something else I'm supposed to be doing? Yeah, it does. How dare you say that and betray me with Emacs of all things? I know. It's funny too, because like on my Instagram, my last post on there was from like so long ago, and there was my mod Nix that kept that was always going on about Emacs. And the last clip was just me being like, listen, Nix, I don't want to hear any more of your Emacs bull. And then it's like, plot twist, she's using Emacs. Like, I don't think making a personal project during work time is fine, but it's my opinion. So what kind of work would you be doing if you're like, if you're trying to learn like skill development during work time? Like, what are you guys doing? I feel like when I'm doing that at work, it's usually like challenging myself with some of the open source stuff that we get. Like, yeah, this is it's too cute. I gotta be like, I feel like we need more sassy responses to things online. Like, I really want a large language model that tells me like, yeah, I guess this is fine. Like, I need a little bit of like disappointed parent energy, and I feel like it'll push me to new heights. You know? I need it to be a little bit like disappointed in me, no matter what it's telling me, even if it was right. It's like, yeah, it's okay. And then every once in a while, it's like, you did great, and I'm really proud of you. You know? They're like, Mom, I completed my project. It's like, you're doing great, sweetie. And then every other time that I'm asking it questions, it's like, I don't know how you haven't figured this out yet, but at least, you know, at least you're trying, I guess. Like, I guess, like right now I'm kind of sick of the fact that like, if I do ask AI anything, it's like, great question. Tell me more. You're so smart. Thank you so much. Like, you know, it's like, you're so right. I was wrong. Like, I want it to push back a little bit. I want it to like make a joke. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I wasn't wrong. Check yourself. And then it's like, haha, just kidding. I was wrong. I hate that. Maybe I need to come out with I need to like partner with, I'll be like, what's it called? I'll be like, I want to be like an AI. Oh, wait. That'd actually be such a fun prank. Wait, that would be such a fun prank to pretend that you're like a voice AI thing and people like ask you questions and you respond. Listen, you little bitch. I don't know why you didn't get this right the first time, but here's your answer. And I like actually am prompting LLMs and they're giving me like the nice response. And then I'm actually responding with like a little bit of violence. I'll be the disappointed parent. Whoa. Wait, that was my squish toy. This thing's too squishy. It's one of those hold on, sorry, we're getting sniped again. What time is it? Okay. We're getting sniped again. This is one of those like Nido squish toys. And it's too soft. I don't like this one. But I have a gummy one that's really cute. Wait. This guy's cute. Bash woke up and chose violence today. I choose violence most days. I'm going to be honest. Squishy. This one's like kind of charm themed too. It kind of matches the aesthetic. There's dog hair on it because my dogs are fluffy. That's it. That's all I wanted to show you close up. What formatter do you use? Just Go FMT. But I think it's not loading for whatever reason. Who knows? Migo says we get given learning time during work hours per sprint. Oh, wait, that's so cute. Why is it cute to me? It's like, why do I find that very wholesome? Why do I find like, I'm just picturing you guys like in your little sprint planning session, and you're just like, your boss is just like, off you go learn something fun on Wednesday, you know. But just like, here you go, you get 3 story points for that. Okay, bye. Off you go, kiddo. It feels like getting dropped off at the school bus for some reason. I don't know why. It's that level of adorable. You imagine we are like kids in the classroom, 100%. I think that's kind of the best case scenario of what I'm imagining for Twitch chat. Okay? Best case scenario is that I'm treating you like children going to the school. That's how I stay kind and gentle, bunny. Okay? You don't want to see the real me. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Oh, hello? Where are you going? Cursor is kind of funny today. I started writing my own Pomodoro in C# and I got it functioning, but it needs a fancy progress bar with colors. You should try it. Okay, here. Not that you asked, but I'm going to give you homework. Do you want it? Do you want homework? Okay, wait. Rewrite this in C#. At Crazy Ben. It's Wabbit season. That's your homework. Rewrite that in C#. Or like some variant of it. You know what I mean? Not the whole thing, okay? But I think like basically the view and the frames, and where are we getting the colors from? .color profile .color term of color. Oh, and you can also use this library. Okay, wait, this might be another good library for you if you're doing a little progress bar. Hold on. Translate this to C# too. While you're at it, do this. Or like, just port all charm software to C#. Yeah. Here, Crazy Ben, you're doing this too. There you go. Okay, so this one's cool because it'll give you like different color gradients and stuff like that. I don't know if something exists like that in C# land, but this can be a great way to like generate your little color palettes. We expect results by the end of the stream. Yeah. I'll expect I wasn't expecting homework. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Off you go. Off you go, kiddo. Have a good day at school. I packed you snacks. Okay, wait. Sugo is saying if you're only doing your own machines, it's a better option without dealing with massive setup / admin overhead to use things like Chef or Puppet. For when we were talking about Nix and using like me wanting Nix on my stream PC. So for the record, for other people, I'll get on it. Okay, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, that'll be at least. I'll give you 21 story points for that. Okay. Have it done by next sprint. All right. All right. You guys, I do gotta go soon. I think I should probably end now. We didn't get a ton done today, but you know what? I'm just here to chat. Let's be real. We're here to chat and hang out, have a good old time. I got one function done. LSP diagnostics. Yeah. Oh, right. I have to do this fly check thing. Yeah, I'll figure that out. I'll ask Claudio. I think he'll know. How does Charm monetize if the libraries are open source? I mentioned this earlier. We're very lucky that, not that I'm like in charge of finances. I don't know why you guys ask me financial questions about like, do I look like I run the books? Do I look like I'm out here spending that VC cash? Okay, it's not. I don't know, but from what I've been told, we basically have investors that believe in the long-term mission of what we're doing at Charm, and that's allowed us to have a good amount of time where we have been able to kind of build out the groundwork of like what we want to see in the terminal in like terminal environments. And in the meantime, we are building some stuff behind the scenes that will be monetized. But for now, we have investors aligned with our mission, and yeah, they do be funding. Okay, consider us funded. We're funded and building cool stuff, and then eventually we'll sell something. Yeah, kind of. Wait, you guys think I look like a boss? She's a boss. Yeah, let's go. But I'm not the boss, for the record. I have a boss, and it's nice because sometimes okay, being self-employed. Let's get real here. We'll go big screen. Being self-employed is fun and all, but sometimes it's nice when you run into a problem and then you can just say, "Hey, boss, please help me. I'm stuck," and then you don't have to think about it again. Yeah, honestly, it is pretty cool. I feel like you can often run into situations where you have investors. Sorry if that was loud. That was my drawer. I feel like sometimes you can run into situations where like you have people investing, and then they like have opinions and whatnot, and they don't like respect that vision. They just want to like get their money back fast kind of vibe. But we've been like super lucky that generally the people that have been investing in Charm have like not had that. Not that I've like spoken to any of them, but it's the vibe that I'm getting is that we're very lucky to not have to deal with that. Yeah, I have a boss that solves my problems for me so that I don't have to do that. Woohoo! I believe that's a sign of a good manager is like they're the people that protect you from like stakeholders and like you're right, like non-technical tasks and stuff like that. Like the things that would bog you down. It's kind of your job as a manager to just make sure that your employees can just do what they got to do and not get like bogged down by whatever. It's so good. It's the best. Yeah, my boss is absolutely outstanding. Very lucky. Judy, whoa, what the heck? 20 gifted subs? That's insane. That's actually insane. Congrats to all the winners who won the Twitch lottery of gifted subs. I hope that you enjoy all the emotes and the sub-only server, the sub-only channels and whatever in Discord and all that jazz. Judy, thank you so much for being so generous. Let's go. And congrats to all the losers that are in chat and still not subbed. So we still like you. We like you anyway. Woohoo! But Twitch is like, who cares? It's funny. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how their little algo works, you know? Like who gets the subs? I don't know. Ansible's a good hybrid. I'm scared of Ansible. All I heard is there's playbooks and it got confusing for me. But maybe now that I'm better than when I looked at Ansible the first time, maybe I would be skilled enough to figure it out. Anyway, you guys, that is probably it for me. I gotta go. That's it. I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I am gonna hopefully maybe work on this project a bit off stream, and then hopefully we can actually have some progress done for next stream and I can recap it for you. But it was really fun chatting with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this little Charm TV live stream. I will also, at the end of these projects, I'll be doing a little summary as like in video format. So even if you missed some streams or whatever, you'll get a full recap on like what we did with the project, any kind of anything, any challenges that we ran into, how we overcame that. Like I always find that process really interesting to see how other developers kind of overcome these challenges. So I'm gonna highlight all that stuff in a video of covering like any of the projects that I work on stream, and that'll all be on the Charm channel. So I'll do the charm command, and I'm gonna steal that and actually just paste it in YouTube chat because I can't type, as we all know. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. See ya.